Hey, what's up? It has been a long time since I think it's been a whole week. I don't think I streamed any last week. Um, Christmas week went a little different than I thought. Um, Christmas having entertained family, shopping. Shopping I said I wasn't gonna do. I told y'all like months ago. I was like, don't spend too much on Christmas, you know, invest in crypto, whatever. But when the time came, it's still good to spend time with family, get people nice things and all that kind of stuff. So playback came on, but yeah, so I didn't do what I said I was going to do. So I did spend quite a bit of money, but it was good. I hope you guys had a good Christmas as well. And I wanted to stream because, like I said, it's been a whole week, and I know a lot of people got questions about what's going on with the market. Where's it going? Of course, I don't. Why does this happen every time? Why does this happen every time? I was trying to set up stuff over here. The sound was on. I literally sound checked it right before I came on. So I guess how far I got to go back? Did y'all hear anything? Y'all didn't hear anything probably. Um. Anyway, I was just saying I spent a little bit more money on Christmas than I thought. I don't know why does this have to happen every stream. The sound was definitely on, but spent more money on Christmas than I thought I would. But I was saying it's good to give people nice things, spend time with family and loved ones, and all that kind of stuff. Even though I said I was only going to invest in crypto to next year and nobody was getting anything, that's not how it happened. I definitely spent a lot of money, but I'm happy with it. It's good to see smiling faces, especially with people you care about. Um, and I was saying that I haven't streamed in a week, but I want to come back. So I know people have questions about what's going on with the market and Bitcoin's price and where we headed from here. Some people getting a little scared, seeing some of the red we've been seeing. But I'm gonna talk about that today. I will also say, it's crazy. I was talking for like 2 minutes. Y'all didn't hear anything. My bad. But I did also. Like I said, it helped me reset my brain. And even though I was looking at crypto news here and there, I was really spending time with family and loved ones and stuff like that. I was way more relaxed, and I feel like I think sometimes when I'm fully in crypto and researching for the group and stuff, I feel like I have heavy ADHD and my brain was so much calmer. It was good to give my brain a rest. Um, I did finally get back to some of y'all not here for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. But I did finally started getting back to working out, and I'm a serious gym rat. I really love the gym, but I really haven't worked out it like I used to in like 12 to 18 months. And it's you talking about I've been working out for over a decade nonstop since I was like a kid. Like seriously, like since I was in middle school, I've never not worked out. But I got back. It wasn't as good as I wanted to be because I used to do these like outlandish workout or warm ups to my workout in the gym, and everybody would be staring like, "Man, this dude is like, man, that junk is crazy what he's doing." So I did my warm up, and my warm up ended up being my workout. Yeah, so kind of embarrassing. Didn't feel the best about it. But the only way to grow is to you got to start. If you don't start, you're never gonna grow. If you just want to complain about where you're not at, whether it's working out or where your crypto portfolio is not at, you got to start. And as much as I probably could preach that message to somebody else, it's always easier giving other people the medicine, but taking it yourself is something different. So um, I didn't feel the best about it. I didn't like that because I'm like, this is my warm up. Like, this is my little 20-minute warm up, and then I usually go into my maybe hour and a half workout. But it's all good. It just showed me that even with studying crypto and doing this for myself, my family, and the group, there's still time to work out. You got to make the time for it. I need to have a balanced life, and I got to do better with that, and also it helps me think better. But anyway, that's my little rant coming back. Hopefully, everybody had a good holiday. And it's not all about getting gifts and all that kind of stuff. But hopefully you had a good holiday. You got time to spend time with your family. Um, and not feeling too bearish. But let me talk about that stuff anyway. Once again, I don't know why the sound went out. I did the sound check right before I hit the live button and it was active. So I'll try to check that more frequently. Anyway, here we are. We're falling back now again. We were at 94 for a minute. We're falling down to 91.6. Right now we're in this in-between phase and people trying to figure out what's going to happen with the market, where the price is going to go. It's going to be red light, green light. What I will say overall, just to say it up front, and I'll say some other stuff too, is you gotta think about where we're at in the cycle. Like I know a lot of people knew, just probably came a couple of months ago, but it's not over. No, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what can happen in the short term, but I know long term the cycle is still here for multiple reasons. For one, Bitcoin is not even high enough off all time highs. That's number one. There's still a lot of what's wrong with me right now? There's still a lot of catalysts in the regular traditional finance world and in crypto that haven't happened yet. So I know that's not just going. I mean, the cycle's not over, is what I'm saying. But who's to say? Who's to say in this next couple of these next couple of days or weeks going to be like? I know a lot of people's trying to. They see terms and like I said, they see terms and they don't know what they're talking about. Everybody's like, "Oh, December's going to be crazy, bullish, and your altcoin's going to run Santa rally," and then know what they're talking about. A lot of people FOMO'd in. And another reason I was being chill over these last couple of weeks, because it's like you step away the market, not much has changed. See a couple of things here and there. Well, there's been some big stuff, but for the most part, it's still been chill. AI's stuff has been running pretty hot. It's cool. I'm not gonna catch every one of them, but yeah, still pretty chill. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, I was just looking before I came on stream. Let me say this too. I've said this before on my channel. In my group, what I try to do is get you the stuff that I know is going to stand around long term. Doesn't mean it's going to pump immediately, but I know at the end of the day it's going to be some of the biggest movers or whatever, or it's going to pump eventually. And even sometimes I even sit back. Y'all not the only ones. I sit back and I'm like, I like this project. I researched it. I know what they developing and stuff like this. Why is the price not moving? It's like I keep saying, they don't want some of the stuff to move yet. They're going to do all the gambling stuff first, like they did with meme coins and all the stuff. They're going to get all the stuff out there they can grab liquidity with. The only question is, how long are they going to do this? Are they going to do this up into the spring, or are they going to really try to do this all the way to fall and then run the hot stuff later? Don't know. But I did see somebody very prominent talk about one of the projects, probably might be one of the most quietest projects in the group that I think some of y'all invested in, but I don't see y'all talking about it a lot. But I saw a very important person. My bad. I saw a very what? Somebody just sent me a crazy message. I saw a very important person talking about it this morning and stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's what y'all doing. Y'all waiting for it. But yeah, that's the process I get. I'm not a big gambler. I put out some meme coins here and there, some other stuff, but I really just try to get solid plays out there because I don't want y'all to FOMO into like, oh man, let me get all these gambler plays or whatever. But I mean, it's money to be made out there. But the cycle's not over. I went on a tangent for a minute. But I'm gonna use this as an example. I'm not trying to be bearish or nothing, but I want to show y'all as an example of how quick stuff can change, whether it's bullish or bearish. Which is why I always say, if the prices start falling, you find a good DCA spot, you can go ahead and DCA. Prices could fall more for me, and a lot of people saying they think I've been chilling, so I don't know. But Bitcoin could go down to 88K or something and come back up or whatever. But it was on, trying to make sure this thing's correct. Yeah, it was on Thursday, I think. Thursday, it was like Fidelity. The inflows were pretty good into the ETFs. Fidelity had like 240 million inflows or something like that. I think I'm saying that right. And people was like, you guys are bearish and look at Fidelity putting all this money in Bitcoin and buying all this Bitcoin. The very next day, they had like 210 million in outflows. So the market's going to be volatile. You never really going to know what move is going to, what's going to be, because it's like you would ask yourself, well, why did they even buy it if they was going to sell it the very next day? Like they didn't even wait till the next week. So, you can't let the market control your emotions too much. I think I saw somebody say something like, I didn't get a chance to respond to it, but she was like, I'm gonna wait till the market turns green. I'm like, that's the wrong thing to do. Like you gotta, when it's red is when you should be buying, not when it's green. You don't want to wait till it turns green. Yeah, you may want some confirmation or whatever, but a lot of stuff is dumped a lot. It still can dump from here, but some of the stuff is at good DCA points. But yeah, they bought 200 million one day and sold it the very next day. So yeah, but I'm gonna play this whole clip for y'all is another reason why we still going up from here and the cycle's not over. Even though some of y'all a little scared, y'all like, I don't know what's going on. Is it over? But I'm gonna play this clip of Cynthia Loomis and then I'm gonna say what I think about it after.
The other thing is the proposal that I have and that President Trump has discussed about a strategic Bitcoin reserve or strategic Bitcoin stockpile, where the United States would acquire and hold Bitcoin for 20 years. Because of the way that Bitcoin has been appreciating since inception, this would be an asset that could help shore up the US dollar as the world reserve currency and serve as a reserve that could be used to reduce the national debt significantly. The American people are still hurting from inflation, from high prices, and they want the national debt reduced. These are ways to do it with an asset that is immutable, can easily be held by the federal government in a variety of vaults, and that states can participate in as well. So this is the gold standard digital asset, and a strategic Bitcoin reserve is the way to embed it.
We got off the gold standard a long time ago. My question is how much you would spend tax dollars at a time when we're talking about...
I'm sorry, I gotta say this real quick. Even though this is positive for us, y'all know these questions be staged as hell. He trying to do his best actor. He know he's setting up to answer the question that they want. Right. Y'all know the game by now.
Dollars at a time when we're talking about trying to reduce costs. How much would you spend on Bitcoin as part of this reserve?
We wouldn't have to spend any new dollars. We have reserves at our 12 Federal Reserve banks, including gold certificates that could be converted to current fair market value. They're held at their 1970s value on the books, and then sell them into Bitcoin. That way, we wouldn't have to use any new dollars in order to establish this reserve. The United States already holds over 200,000 Bitcoin in the asset forfeiture funds. So that would be the initial source of Bitcoin. So no new money spent on this reserve.
Bro, that's crazy. So this is not for you to get all crazy, like jumping around the house about like, oh, see, I told you it's going to be crazy. The reason why I'm playing this clip is not to be like, oh, we should be hyped. Is to say that I was saying this like, 8 months ago, or probably more. Like when they wanted to be bearish, they're going to say bearish stuff and make whatever happen. When they want to be bullish and make people FOMO in, this is kind of stuff they started saying. So it doesn't even mean they're going to do this, but that's a strong statement to say you're going to take the gold certificate, sell them, and then buy Bitcoin with it. Of course, Peter Schiff ain't going to like that. Somebody said in the comments, but people started hearing stuff like this. Of course, the market is not the most bullish right now. And trust us, she's going to say this again. Like, this is just the first time she's saying she's going to say something like this again. Once people start hearing it, like, what? They selling gold for Bitcoin? And Bitcoin must be good. Because a lot of people still like, bearish on Bitcoin, or they think it's fake or whatever. But they're going to be saying more stuff like this in the future. And we got plenty of time left. Like the cycle is not over. Because I think, even though I wouldn't think that, I think some people are worried about that. Like, you like, oh, is it over? Because you haven't been here before, but it's not over. You still DCA at a good spots or whatever. But yeah, they're gonna be saying crazy stuff like this. So probably crazier stuff in the future. This is another. I remember this one. This seems a long time ago now. That's how fast time flies. But it's saying Bitcoin clean energy usage now exceeds 50%. Elon Musk previously said that Tesla would once again buy Bitcoin. Accept Bitcoin payments when clean energy usage exceeds 50%. So everybody's been like trying to tweet about it and like, so Elon, what are you going to do? And whether you like him or not, like if Elon says something, like it's going to make the markets bullish, just like how he pushes Doge or whatever. But if he says something like this, then it could get bullish again. But I don't think he said anything yet. But this is stuff between this and the Cynthia Loomis stuff. Like this is all the kind of stuff they're going to be pushing out in order to make people bullish or whatever. So it's not over. It's not over by any stretch of imagination. I can't tell you what happened in short term over the next 2 weeks, but somewhere in next month or whatever, we could, it should start moving. Probably make a move before then. But anywhere around the end of next month, we should be looking pretty decent. Plus, this week, dang, I can't even remember. I think it's like job claims or something this week too. So, that stuff sometimes brings the market down in the beginning of the week. It's people waiting to see what's going to happen with that. But yeah, there's all that kind of stuff going on. I probably should have more slides here. What is this? I don't think I want to talk about this one. It's not really that important. That's just speculation. That's not true. Yeah. I mean, we still got time for it. Do I want to read this one? I don't agree with everything here. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll come back to that. Sorry, I'm just trying to read through some of this stuff because I forgot what I had on here. Oh, what I will say is, let me pull this one up too. So we had a long time. I was talking about this like the end of spring and early summer, and early summer about the whole MEXC thing, but they kind of gave people leniency. I didn't look too deep in this. This is really just a tweet I pulled up. I got to look into it myself, so y'all can too. I'm not gonna do everything, but I guess MEXC did give people. I guess it's until today. If you're in the United States too, I can't even see this full thing because stuff is in the way. But until today, it says, please note that your account will be cleared on 2024, December 30th, UTC, and the account will be frozen afterward. Please withdraw your assets promptly from MEXC if you're a U.S. citizen and send it to your cold storage. I think I got one thing on one of my MEXCs, just a little bit that I can send to another exchange. But yeah, I'm gonna look more into this, but I think they're gonna really, like I say, crack down on U.S. citizens as far as using MEXC. We've had some, you can use the VPN before, but I don't know how that's gonna work. When I get off stream, I'm gonna look more into this to see what's really going on. I'm gonna just pull this up. I don't agree with the whole tweet, everything he said, but pretty much I'm gonna just sum it up. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but pretty much, Alice Baker put out this tweet saying, a lot of people think they're gonna be happy once they get all this money and they reach a certain, net worth or whatever. Like I always say, like how these people be just trying to scam people out of money. You feel happy in the short term, but long term you don't feel that happy. It's really important to do stuff like we did over holidays, spending time with your family, like I've made quite a bit of money in my life, and every time you like get to another level, you really start to see it, like for real. I don't know how else to say it, but you really start to see it because I think like Bigger said, more money, more problems. And then even for me, who's like I spend money smart, I don't really trick off money, do nothing crazy, buying crazy stuff. You still like your taste gets more expensive. You start buying more expensive things or whatever. And it's almost like you had the same money that you had before. Like I said, I'm not a waster. I don't really gamble money, but it's still you do start to feel it because you might start out with your Civic and you might like that, but then you make some more money. You're like, at least you get this kind of car. Then you get that car, you get to the next level of money. Do you want another type of car? But it's really important to just be happy with the stuff that you have now. As he's saying in this tweet, like for me, it's music, making music and filmmaking. Like it still makes me happy, like doing stuff like that. So like I said, I always say, make sure you keep your head level headed, And I always use an example. If you make the top of your portfolio is $300K and that's what you made for the bull run, do not buy a $300,000 Lambo. That's stupid. Like, don't do that. But I'm pretty sure y'all can find his tweet and read it for yourself as well too. But yeah, he said some important stuff. He was saying how he bought this big old penthouse and this car or whatever. And after a while, the thrill dies off. So you got to have more stuff that's important to you. But yeah, short stream. No reason to talk too long. But KK said, hey, everyone, ready for that 2025 pump? Yes, it's definitely coming. Definitely ready for that. So it's market's a little red. Bitcoin's been falling. Where is it at now? So, but I don't want y'all to get bearish. Zoom out, long time frame, not short term. Dave Flower said, Yozo, what's up, Dave? How you doing? BTC lower low this morning. Yeah, I've been looking at that. I mean, I mean, who's to tell where it can go? It can go to 88, 85. Nobody knows. It could be right back up to 102. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Sorry the sound went out. I mean, I'm telling you, I did. I checked it right before I got on stream. I don't know why it went out. Hello, Zoe Lingerman. What's up? Carmen B said morning, back. Good morning, Zoe and everyone, says Jean Christophe. Sound is okay now. Evolving with her. That's a cool name. Say, hey guys, what's up? Stefano, what is that? Let me see. I saw a couple things moving that I don't know what that is. Squid Game joke. Oh, let me tell y'all, this is gonna be probably funny, y'all. I've never seen Squid Game at all. I've not watched season 1 or 2, so I have no idea. So all Squid Game inside jokes will go right over my head. But I think I saw the article. Are you talking about like the fake meme coin? I think somebody made a fake meme coin on the show or something like that. A lot of crypto people was talking about it because it was like, that's how mainstream crypto is getting it. They talking about it on Squid Games now. But yeah, I've never seen any of it. I mean, because I feel like when it popped off, I think I was already deep in crypto, and like I told you, I really took off everything besides music because that's my main income, music and film. But yeah, I still haven't seen Squid Games. I don't know. I can't tell you not a single character's name. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna be cool from here. So whether it's a red light or green light, I mean, if you see something that's really down, DCAN. Matter of fact, that's what I should have pulled up. I'll pull up tomorrow. I was talking about something on my last stream, and then I talked about it in the group last week, and I'm not even gonna go on this tangent too much, but I saw people talking about the same thing. Like I was talking about this meme coin that we got into. It's looking real good, and so some stupid whale thought everybody else was gonna make them rich and bought the supply. And if you go back, matter of fact, the exchange is still they didn't even delete the tweets, but they didn't list it. They were going to list it until this person bought up the supply, and then they decided not to list it. I'm pretty sure they're never going to list it. It's just sometimes it's a lost cause because people are stupid. But I saw somebody else talking about it as very prominent in space today. Matter of fact, let me try to pull up the tweet because I know it. Or maybe I'll save it for tomorrow. But because I know when I say stuff, it's like, oh, this is him talking. He just saying that. I mean, but everybody's been talking about distribution like the whole cycle, so I don't know why people don't understand the stuff. Wait a minute, maybe it was a reply. I'm gonna find it. I got like 42 tabs open, and I think it's in one of these tabs. I'll save it for tomorrow because maybe I'll probably dedicate or whenever I stream again. I ain't gonna say tomorrow. Anyway, DCA and stuff you see low right now. I even got to check distribution on some of these because I've called some really low cap stuff, and I'm wondering why some of them ain't moving. And what I will say is, I'll tell y'all, I study the market. I got tools, but I don't even have the best tools for looking at this distribution stuff. But these exchanges, and they do. And if there's somebody's holding 5 and 10 and 4% of one token, they're not going to list it because that's dangerous for them. Let me say this too on it because I know y'all in the group watching. One other thing I want to say about the topic of what I was talking about, not the meme coin, but the last project that I talked about, is I feel like I know exactly who it is, but I'm not even going to get into that right now. But a lot of these idiots ain't been in crypto before. They don't realize how it works. They think they can buy up a majority of supply and everybody's going to make them rich. And what I was saying with the last one that's so stupid because it's a good project is somebody goes and went and bought up, it's like 10% of the current supply, which is 1/3 of the liquidity. I keep saying it's even about meme coins. For one, it's dangerous for exchanges because it's they don't have any control. And then there's a single person out there that they don't even know that could dump the price of the token. Like that's not good for the exchange and their money making. Number two, market makers. If you got 1/3 of the liquidity, what the market makers gonna work with? Like this is the stupid stuff you don't understand. They think I found something under 500K or a million market cap. I'm gonna buy up the supply and everybody's gonna make me rich. No, because you've now made it unattractive for market makers. These are the people, market makers, exchange listings, other codes who are actually have influence to push these tokens. No, nobody's gonna sit back and make one person rich, especially they don't know them. And what I was saying in the group, somebody I didn't see it. One of my moderators screenshotted it for me. that somebody came on and was like, you were wrong because this group got together and they bought up the supply of a meme coin and they worked together to get the token listed. I'm like, some people don't even hear their own words. What you're saying is in experienced influencers work together with a plan, and they knew from the beginning this is what they were going to do: buy the supply up so they can get exchange listings, and they were going to not sell it and burn some parts of it. This is a coordinated effort. Like, they knew what they were going to do, and they are experienced people, respect them, versus an anonymous person buying up the majority of a supply of something. That does not look good. That's not even the same thing. And that person, I guess they swore they was putting me in my place and proving me wrong. I was like, bro, there's some really dumb people in crypto to be that confident to leave that message on my channel and thinking that you were making fun of me or proving me wrong while you're only proving me right. Like, this is the dumb people we dealing with in crypto, y'all. But yeah, so yeah, market makers need that liquidity. You can't be having more liquidity than them. I'm just tired of, like I said, I'm tired of dealing with stupid people in crypto. That's probably the hardest thing about crypto. It's not finding good projects. It's dealing with stupid people that think they know what they're doing, think they're being sneaky. And so, yeah, like I said, even for some of the projects, now that I realize, see this stuff going on, I got to go back and see what I may have missed on some other stuff. And I'm pretty sure the exchanges didn't miss this stuff. So I don't know. That's a little tangent, but it's easy to speak verbally about this stuff than like trying to type messages out. But yeah, that's not, I know like some of y'all said, man, it's a good project though, but I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, that's not my fault. That's not my fault. I'm trying to get y'all and stuff early and projects that I think are good. I'm not the idiot who just bought up that, 10% of the supply. And, like I said, they don't also realize that's 1/3 of liquidity. When you have stuff just on dexes and mainly like meme coins, that's what people don't realize. They're like, oh, it's a 10 million market cap or 30 million market cap, like the idiot who bought 2 million of a 30 million market cap. Like, that's pretty much all of the liquidity. I don't think people were like, meme coins usually have maybe 5 to 10% of what the market cap is. So you just a 30 million market cap meme coin. There's not $30 million in there, which is why some people lose, some people win, because most of the time it's only 10%. If you dumb enough to be nearly 90% of the liquidity, that shows how dumb. So that's why I'm saying these people don't know what they're doing. You are the liquidity. You're literally making yourself the exit liquidity by buying up that much of a supply. Which is why I keep saying, you should buy 0.1%, maybe 0.2. I don't even say 0.2 anymore, 0.1%, because you don't know how things are going to go when it's a meme coin or it's an AI agent or something crazy like that. That's not like a project that has VCs and backers and all that kind of stuff behind it. But yeah, this person bought up, and they're now 1/3 of the liquidity. That's not attractive for anybody. VCs, market makers, exchanges, and once again, I'm just tired of stupid people, man. So anyway, I'm trying to explain this verbally. If you didn't understand the text that I put out, yeah, it's not my fault. This is dumb people who swear everybody's gonna make them rich, and they think they're gonna be behind the scenes laughing as everybody's making them rich. Nobody's gonna make you rich. You just keep effing yourself. That's what you're doing. But anyway. Oh, you said it's a fake crypto and Squid Game. Yeah, I saw the article about it, but I didn't. I haven't watched Squid Games. BBC services said, are you still thinking that some pump will come only after mid-January or even after Trump inauguration, like you said a couple weeks before? What I'm kind of thinking now, I think it's going to be like a little bearish maybe in the next couple of days. Maybe I think it will start pumping into January. I don't listen once again. I don't know. I'm not an oracle. But maybe it starts pumping into January, and then like as a inauguration pump or whatever. What? Oh, as a inauguration pump, like excited about the inauguration, then it'll probably maybe dump after the inauguration, then pump some time after that. I don't know. That's kind of what I think, but we'll see what happens. Good morning, Zoe, and everyone. I'm happy Bitcoin went down. We have more time to DCA. Yeah, it's always good. It's more time to pack your bags. I know a lot of people get bearish and whatever, and see your portfolio moving. And for which in the group, Mopar, I keep saying that you got in probably one of the best times and got one of the best looking portfolios, to be honest. So I saw you getting a little bearish about a little red, but I mean, it's going to be much more volatile than this, much more volatile. So when your games start going up, they're going to come back down 50% sometimes, and it's going to be volatile, but we're going to make some money. So don't be too bearish. Buy the red, buy the fear, all that kind of good stuff. What did you take regarding the double top? Like last time? Let me read. I'm sorry. Let me read your full statement. What is your what is your take regarding the double top, like one top and made big numbers? I mean, that's what happened last time. That doesn't mean it's gonna happen that way this time. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Like people say, history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. So it doesn't mean it's gonna repeat the same thing it did last time. But sometimes stuff is a self-fulfilling prophecy. I can't say right now. I mean, there's still. Let me say this. I don't want to even talk about this. The stream getting long. I don't want to talk about this, but I'm just saying. So I saw something even the other day that was being passed around a lot on social media. People was talking about another. It wouldn't make sense this year. It would make sense last year, but anyway, people talking about like some new virus going around. Something people talking about taking your vitamin D, and so listen, anything could happen. We really haven't had a black swan this cycle. Not really. There's a whole thing about altcoins being securities, but not really no black swans or nothing. Am I tripping? Did I just forget it? Is my memory, But yeah, I mean, anything can happen. So we kind of just got to play it as it goes. But I mean, maybe it happens. I don't know. It could be a self-fulfilling prophecy. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I know I'm supposed to act like I got every answer, but I don't. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, don't be bearish right now. The cycle is definitely not over. Like I said, if anything, in the short term, we got. I feel like in the shortest of terms, we got 3 months, next 6 months, and I still feel like we got a whole year. But we'll see what happens. We just got to play it by ear as the cycle goes on, and see what happens. Why does this thing do this all the time? But yeah, in the meantime, as I always say, if you want to join the Patreon, if this thing will act right, it is at patreon.com/cryptozo. I got some stuff I'm really paying attention to, so I'm not going to say anybody alerts be going out, but we'll see what happens. I'm watching Bitcoin right now, really, to see what it's going to do. But I will say I did look at the charts for the first time in a couple of days, and I ain't gonna lie, it didn't look too good. So that's what I'm saying. Like everybody else is saying, we could go on to 90. Matter of fact, let me look at it real quick. And the last thing I do before I get off stream, but I doubt it's we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, if you want to join the Patreon, it's at patreon.com/cryptozo. If you see some real good DCA opportunities, you can go ahead and do it, because long term, we're still going up from here. I can't say what happened in the next couple of days or weeks, but we're still going up. So patreon.com/cryptozo. Hopefully y'all had a good holiday, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.